California takes Trump administration to court over frozen transportation funds. California has launched a legal challenge against the Trump administration, accusing Washington of unlawfully withholding more than $33 million in federal transportation safety grants in what the state described as a politically charged and legally unsound move. The lawsuit filed late Friday in U.S. District Court of Northern California targets Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, the U.S. Department of Transportation, and the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. At the heart of the dispute is the federal government's claim that California has failed to comply with rules mandating English language proficiency for commercial truck drivers, an allegation state officials strongly reject. California argues that it already enforces English proficiency standards that are fully compatible with federal law and insists the funding termination is arbitrary and capricious in abuse of discretion and contrary to law. State officials warn that the loss of funds jeopardizes road safety and threatens significant economic harm as the grants support roadside inspection, traffic enforcement, safety audit of trucking firms, and public education campaign. The clash unfolds against the backdrop of a broader policy shift under President Trump, whose administration has intensified scrutiny of foreign born commercial drivers. In recent months, the administration has moved aggressively to tighten licensing and visa rules, framing the measures as necessary for public safety. In August, Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced an immediate pause on issuing worker visas for commercial truck drivers, underscoring the administration's hardline stance. California's lawsuit also highlights what it sees as a pattern of federal pressure on Democratic led states. On the same day the suit was filed, the Transportation Department threatened to withdraw $73 million in federal funding from New York, citing improperly issued commercial driver licenses to non US citizens. Similar warnings have been directed at Minnesota and other blue states, reinforcing accusation that federal funding is being wielded as a political lever.